Hi students, in this video I am going to explain subphylum Cephalochordata. So what is the meaning of Cephalochordata? So Cephalochordata means that is a cephalic region means head. So manade telusu from the Greek it is called as cephale. Cephale means head. We all of you know that chorda means cord, wire-like structure. Then eta means bearing. So bearing. So the cephalochordata, meaning of cephalochordata is like this. So head region contains total notochord region. So let's discuss some general characters of cephalochordata. So cephalochordates are nothing but also called as lancets. So lancets ane ela enduku chepta ante there are two sides, anterior side and posterior side pointed ways. So pointed structure in two and both sides. So anterior side lono pointed untundi, posterior side lono pointed untam valla balle la untayani cheptundi. That's why these are called as lancets. So cephalochordates are marine organisms. So marine organisms, they are present in aquatic region. So that too they are present in marine organisms. So body is like fish-like body. So then translucent. So and also dorso-ventrally flattened like structure. Very thin structures are cephalochordates. So fish-like body is present in this one. So they are maximum sedentary organisms. They fix a substratum and they cannot move from one place to the other place. So that is sedentary nature is present in cephalochordates. And also their anterior end is projecting outside and the posterior end is burrowing in nature. So sand region lo posterior region anta burrowing lo unte anterior end matram soil surface paina ala vastundi annamata. Burrowing ga unnatuvanti region untundi. So చెప్తున్నాం that is pointed ends ఉంటాయి, anterior side posterior side pointed ends ఉంటాయి. And also there is a presence of endostyle in ventral region of pharynx. Endostyle ఉంటుంది, ventral region ఏదైతే ఉందో ventral region of pharynx region లో మనకి ventral side లో endostyle part ఉంది, pharynx. So the gill slits also present in this one. Those gill slits are useful for the filter feeding. So manandari telusu filter feedings ante. So gill slits are useful for filter feeding. Filter feeding ki use ayyatuvantivi ivi, at the same time respiration kuda use ayyatuvantivi. Come to the primary chordate characters. Notochord extend from posterior end to anterior end. So anterior end nunchi posterior end varaku anukunda, posterior nunchi anterior end varaku notochord అనేది ఎక్స్టెండ్ అవుతుంది throughout the life cycle లో. వాటికి టోటల్ ఆల్ ప్రైమరీ కార్డేట్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ అన్ని బాడీలో ఉంటాయి. సో మనం ఇంతకుముందు చెప్పినటువంటి యూరోకార్డేట్లో అలా కాదు, బట్ ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ cephalochordates ఇట్ కంటైన్ ఆల్ ది ప్రైమరీ కార్డేట్ క్యారెక్టర్స్ throughout దిస్ లైఫ్ సైకిల్. సో అలాంటి వాటి లైఫ్ సైకిల్లో ఉన్నాయి. ఇక్కడ మనం నోటోకార్డ్ గురించి చూసినట్లయితే నోటోకార్డ్ ఎక్స్టెండ్ ఫ్రమ్ ది పోస్టీరియర్ ఎండ్ టు ది యాంటీరియర్ ఎండ్ రీజన్ వరకు ఎక్స్టెండ్ అవుతూ వస్తుంది అన్నమాట. సో అలాంటి నోటోకార్డ్ ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ టు సీ ద రెస్పిరేటరీ స్ట్రక్చర్స్ ఆఫ్ respiration procedure of cephalochordates, maximum it conducts through the body surface మీదనే, బాడీ సర్ఫేస్ తోనే దీని యొక్క రెస్పిరేషన్ ఉంటుంది. Then if you come to circulation system, heart, blood corpuscles, then respiratory pigment, all are absent in this case. Respiratory pigment all are absent. So మొత్తం ఆర్ absent. ఈ కండిషన్లో ఇవేవి ఉండవు. సో ఇక్కడ మనం చూసుకున్నట్లయితే రెస్పిరేషన్ బాడీ ద్వారా అయితే, బాడీ సర్ఫేస్ అయితే, ఇన్ కేస్ ఆఫ్ circulation, heart absent, there is no heart ante, that means heart pumping organ absent, then corpuscles like blood cells absent, respiratory pigment also absent in this case. Then come to endostyle region, మనం ఇక్కడ చూసాం ventral region of pharynx region ఉంటుందని. So if you want to see this region, there is a presence of closed type of circulatory system, so which is advanced level circulatory సిస్టమ్, క్లోజ్డ్ టైప్ సర్క్యులేటరీ సిస్టమ్ అనేది వీటిల్లో మనం చూడొచ్చు. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ if you want to see the remaining characters, in case of cephalochordates there is a presence of coelom, that is enterocoelomic. These are enterocoeloms. సో ఎంటరోసిలోమిక్ కండిషన్ మనం ఇక్కడ cephalochordates లో చూడొచ్చు. సో అలా ఉన్నటువంటి కండిషన్ ఇక్కడ చూస్తే, బట్ ఎక్స్క్రీషన్ త్రూ paired protonephridia with solenocytes. Solenocytes are cells, solenocytes. So paired protonephridia with the solenocytes. Excretion process is conducted by protonephridia. So in this case sexes are separated. So male and female separate ga unnai. So sexes are separate. Mostly fertilization takes place in the water. That's why it is called as external fertilization. External fertilization takes place in water. External fertilization. So in the life cycle there is a presence of larvae. That's why these are they conduct indirect development. So larval stage is present. That's why it is in indirect, shows indirect development. There is a presence of indirect development. So these are the some general characters of our cephalochordate. So mostly all primary chordate characters are present throughout their life. At the same time, the examples for the cephalochordate are, one is branchiostoma. Example for this one, branchiostoma. Stoma means mouth, also called as amphioxus. Then branchiostoma about asymmetron. Also one more example for this cephalochordate. So cephalochordates brief and closer exposure మనం చూసినట్లయితే, these are the some general characters observed in cephalochordates. Closed type of circulatory system, there is a presence of all primary chordate characters presented throughout their life, and also heart and blood corpuscles, respiratory pigments are absent. So some are general characters. These are enterocoelomic in nature. So enterocoelomic condition is there. So in the translucent and fish-like lancelets, these are also called as lancets. Then sedentary formation. Sedentary formation means they cannot move from one place to the other place. Burrowing nature also is present in this cephalochordates. So examples are two. One is branchiostoma, another one is asymmetron. Branchiostoma is also called as amphioxus. So now we can compare these characters with this diagram. So how the lancets are look like. So anterior end also pointed, then posterior end also pointed in this case. They look like a lancets. Then this dorsal region, this is a ventral region. So why we can call it as branchiostoma? That means there are some branchios. So mouth like structure daggara there is a buccal cirri and also oral root is there. So mouth and respiratory systems mix అయ్యి ఇక్కడ మనకు కనిపిస్తున్నాయి. సో అలా ఉన్నటువంటిది ఈ buccal cirri అని ఇలా చెప్తున్నాం. Then the dorsal region and ventral region are present. So there is a presence of neural folds in the ventral region. Then gonads are present in this case, but gonoducts are absent. Gonads, these are gonads. So all are these are gonads are present in this case, but gonoducts are absent. They freely hang in the ventral side of the branchiostoma. Then dorsal region contains a pointed end, that is rostrum. Notochord is present up to the tail region. So it extends from the tail region to the anterior side. So అలా చెప్పేటువంటి notochord ఇక్కడ మనం చూస్తున్నాం. సో ఇక్కడ మనం చూసినట్లయితే there is a atriopore, then ventral fin and caudal fin are present in this case. So caudal fin ఇక్కడ ఉంది, then tail region, anus region. So ఈ పక్కల కిరాయికి ఎండింగ్ పాయింట్ ని మనము anus గా చూస్తాం. This branchiostoma is supported by some triangular shaped myotomes. So myotomes are present in the branchiostoma. So this type of these are the arrangements that are present in the branchiostoma, which is exhibited in a burrowing nature. So anterior end, suppose it is anterior end exposed to the outside, then posterior end is burrowing in a nature. So burrowing ga undetvanti posterior region aithe anterior side anta expose avutundi body ki chuttani chala thin ga untayi. So those are called as lancets. So ala unnatvanti condition ikkada chepte gonads are with gonoducts, then myotomes are also present in this case. So ila unnatvanti condition emantam branchiostoma. This is branchiostoma, also called as amphioxus. One more example is there, that is a asymmetron. So these are the some general characters for the this cephalochordate. So if you want to say protochordates and cephalochordates, protochordates nothing but urochordata and cephalochordate. So urochordata, cephalochordates are together called as protochordates. We will give one more name for this one. These are craniates. Craniates ante ఏంటనేదే, craniates contain cranium, that means brain box. So craniates contain cranium, but these are acraniates. Acraniates means there is no cranium in these organisms. So that's why these are called as acraniates. So what are they? One is a urochordata, urochordata. Then another one is a cephalochordata. Cephalochordata. So these together called as protochordates. Protochordates. So also called as cranium point of view, just the acraniates. So acraniates, there is no presence of a cranium, that is brain box in these cephalochordates and urochordates. ఇలా ఉన్నటువంటి కండిషన్ మనం acraniate అంటున్నాం. We are craniates. Craniates contain cranium, which is brain box. But acraniates absence of a cranium చూడొచ్చు. Absence of cranium ఉంటుంది, that is present in these characters. Urochordate లో ఉంటుంది, that the same time subphallum cephalochordate లో ఇలా ఉన్నటువంటి కండిషన్ ని చూడొచ్చు. Thank you for